So when you say I bet you're not talking about the same person all the time. Chances are that you're not because leadership identity is a complex construct. And over the decades that I've been supporting the identity development of women in senior leadership, I've observed that at any given moment, we can be operating as one of two very distinct leader identities. There are two versions of you as a leader. And I think this is important because every decision that we make as leaders, every decision that we make in leadership is made from one of these two identities. How we show up, what we say, how we do things, what we opt into, what we don't opt into. All of it is springing from who we are being. So today I want to introduce you to two leader identities, and the leader identities that you have, that I have, that we all have, right? So meet your little leader. I want you to know that I'm not trying to be derogatory. I'm not trying to criticize. I'm using this term lovingly. But after decades of walking out my own leader development journey and the privilege of supporting literally hundreds of leaders along their own leadership journey, I've come to understand Little Leader very well. I know that she's a part of each of us. So let's get to know her a little bit, shall we? So the Little Leader is the part of us that exists in this 3D realm. She's the you that was born here. She's the you that was born to that family, in that nation, grew up in that culture. She's the you that had the childhood that you had, the upbringing, the professional you, the one that had all the achievements, all the failures, all the experiences professionally and personally. All of it, all of it is telling you, shaping you, telling you who you are, telling you what's expected of you, telling you the game you should play and the rules of the game that you should be playing, and the games that you can't play, and where you're allowed to go and where you're not, or what's expected of you. You get this picture that little leader's modus operandi is surviving, and she's highly motivated to belong and to prove herself and to be accepted and to be loved and celebrated. You get in the picture of Little Leader? You recognize her in yourself? Little Leader is really seeking safety and she's seeking approval. She's asking, am I enough? She's asking, will they like me? Is it safe? Should I say this or should I say that? Will I upset people? Can I prove myself? How can I prove myself? She's assessing her status, her well-being. She's sourcing her validation externally. And she's that part of us that's been really programmed, conditioned, raised up in the current way of doing things in our world. So that's Little Leader in a nutshell, all right? So the other you, well, I call her Queen. She's sovereign. My definition of her is the highest version of you, the realist version of you. She's the you that's divine. She is the you that God made, I love to say. She's the you that knows that she is sovereign. She knows who she is. She understands. She's comfortable in her own skin. She is sovereign, and her modus operandi is to lead. She's highly motivated to make the difference that she was born, she's here to make. She wants to live out her purpose because she wants to complete her mission. She belongs to herself. So she's not looking for belonging to anybody else. She belongs to herself and God. And her status, her well-being, how well she's doing is not measured by anyone else. It's all about between her and her God. And she sources her validation internally. She is that divine you, your divine self. So the sovereign version of you that lives from who God says that you are rather than what life has taught you or what people have taught you or what the system has taught you that you are. This is the you that is called to lead in your industry going forward. These two identities are so powerful. when it comes to determining your leadership experience, your leadership outcomes, your leadership impact, influence, your presence, your sense of gravitas, all of it is determined by these two identities and whichever one you're being. It's the single most powerful determinant. And this is exactly why in my work, I make the distinction between leadership development and leader development. I want you to think about this because it really does make such a powerful difference who you're being. And yesterday we were talking about preparation, and in the preparation journey, the whole work is involved in shifting from default of being little you, little leader, into your sovereignty, into your highness, into your highest, most powerful self. So I want you to remember that this isn't about competence. What we're talking about here is identity. It's about who you're being. So the question isn't simply whether you're leading. We know you're leading, but the question is who's doing the leading? Which of you is doing the leading? Is it little leader or is it sovereign? I'll leave that question with you and I'll see you tomorrow.